Dynamic coupon codes are the most underrated way to stop a spam bot attack to hit your email list, protect your margins, and also help you make more sales and increase your conversions. Here's a quick snapshot of a client's deliverability score, 90.1% deliverability score. Now, what does that mean? That most of the email that we're sending out from his Klaviyo account actually make it to his subscribers' inboxes. And this was achieved using a combination of dynamic coupon codes throughout this funnel, but also cleaning his list and other best practices that we use in the agency. If you're still using outdated strategies and static coupon codes where you're not supposed to use them, you're basically hurting your email deliverability and also leaving thousands of dollars every single month from your email and SMS funnel. If you don't know me, my name is Nate, and over the past few years, I've helped over 500 of some of the fastest direct-to-consumer brands with an average of 17.8 ROI from email and SMS marketing. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how dynamic coupon codes work, why they work so well, and how you can set them up step by step inside of your Klaviyo account. I'll also share with you a cheat sheet that you can literally copy paste the coupon codes inside of every single flow so you're set for success. Let's dive right in. Now, quick note before we jump in. Currently, dynamic coupon codes only work with Shopify. So if you're using Klaviyo with something else like WooCommerce, Magento, this video is not gonna be relevant to you. Whenever you do upgrade to the best platforms, which is Shopify and Klaviyo put together, you can obviously check out this video and start making some cash. All right, first thing first, what are dynamic coupon codes? So coupon codes, imagine this, just like you have codes like Welcome 10 that every subscriber gets, once they, sign up to your newsletter. These typically are static codes, and these codes are fixed. They don't change between subscriber to another. Dynamic coupon codes, however, they're single use, they're automatically created from Klaviyo, and they're individual and unique to every single subscriber. So when somebody actually signs up to your list or abandon their cart or abandon their browse, they don't get the same codes that everybody else get. They get a unique code, and that's exactly where the magic starts, if you will, inside of your customer journey. People really appreciate the fact that you're sending them something very personalized and something that they can really, feel like you customize something inside of the customer journey just for them. Now, why do you even need those unique codes? What do they serve anyway? First of all, the most important reason is to avoid a spam bot attack. General and static coupon codes like Welcome 10, Summer 20, which you're probably using currently, these usually get shared on coupon sharing sites, like Retail Me Not, Honey.com, and people usually abuse these codes, and then you have low kind of grade people inside of your email list. And also static codes usually get obtained by these websites by spam bots. You get these fake email addresses sometime inside of your email list. If you had this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that usually creates bad deliverability. So if you send to those fake spam bots, those fake email addresses, this will mess up your entire email's health, if you will. And then basically your emails start to hit spam, your engagement decreases, and now you're losing both money and engagement. We've seen this so many times. People start with like a 40% open rate, 5% click rate, and then it dips. You see like 12% open rates, less than like 1% click rate, which are critical. However, dynamic coupon codes, they fix that problem because they actually are tied to real subscribers' actions. You sign up to a newsletter, you get a unique coupon code. They're not gonna be like random codes that you can just grab from a coupon sharing site. And that means that your engagement will actually shoot up, meaning higher open rates, higher click-through rates, and also lower bounce rate and unsubscribe rates. Now, unlike static codes, dynamic codes cannot be reused. So that's the beauty of using them. They create real urgency because the deadline seemed to be real and legit. So a personalized code that actually expires in 24, 48, or 72 hours feels real than actually you just saying in the email, the code is expiring in 72 hours. So this real scarcity actually boosts conversions without faking it. Now, here's some urgency framework that we actually use in-house. The first one, time-based urgency. Here you basically want to maybe add it to a welcome series and say, here's your special welcome code. It expires in 72 hours, and you can combine it with like a real countdown timer. You can use tools like Sendrick.com and basically create yourself like a nice countdown timer. I have a video down below if you want to learn how to do that. Another scarcity we use is stock-based urgency, which basically you can add to your emails. Only 17 units left at this price. Your code will expire with the last unit. And here you're basically creating urgency based on availability and not just time. The third and final, event-based urgency. So your cart is left behind during our 3-day flash sale. Here's your code. valid until Friday. Align the urgency with an actual campaign or holiday so it actually feels legit. But you might ask yourself at this point, but Nate, where do I actually use them, right? So here's a short and sweet answer. You want to use them in every single flow. Here are some examples. A dynamic code for your welcome series. Like I said, here's a personal 10% off. It expires in 24, 48, or 72 hours. Another example is in the browse abandonment flow. Still thinking about it? Here's a one-time code just for you. This one time and just for you feels real, again, because it's dynamic. So it's a subtle but personalized nudge for high intent users because they browse the product. And also the dynamic code feels kind of like exclusive and it will be abuse free. Another example real quick, the abandoned checkout flow, which is even a higher intent inside of the customer journey. Your cart is still waiting. This unique coupon code expires in 48 hours. And also, once again, these dynamic codes ensure that only the original recipient will actually use them. Another use case that we use kind of less frequently is for campaigns. And here, this is completely optional. We typically don't use dynamic coupon codes for campaigns because simply you can create them in Shopify and have them expire on a certain date. So you don't really need to create dynamic coupon codes unless you want to treat your VIPs, clients that bought with you more than 3, 4, 5 times. These you can actually send them a unique VIP coupon code, again, that look unique, exclusive, and again, it's a unique string of characters, so they'll feel special. Here's a quick example. You're one of our VIPs. Here's a personal 20% code. Most campaigns, you want to use your static codes, your, Thanksgiving 20 or Black Friday 10 with a set expiration date, and only use dynamic coupon codes for your VIPs to basically give them that limited access to your offers and also prevent coupon code sharing. Another quick and last example, your pop-ups. Thanks for signing up. Your personal code is below. Don't wait, it expires soon, 74, 48, or 24 hours. And you want to use the same dynamic code that you'll use for your welcome series, for example. And this will boost redemption right then and there because you can give that dynamic coupon code straight after they give you their email and phone number inside of the pop-up. All right, so how do you implement them? Let's talk about that real quick. I'm gonna move over to my screen share and show you how to set them up step by step with me inside of Klaviyo. All right, in Klaviyo, you wanna go to content, coupons, and then you wanna hit on the create Shopify coupon. Here, you wanna name your coupon code. Any name here could work. And you wanna add a prefix if you'd like or not. And then of course, choose if it's a percentage, fixed amount, free shipping, and what is the percentage off, and hit create coupon. All right, here we're making a code called save 10, and here we want to give $10 off somebody's entire order. We want to hit create coupon code, and then I'm going to show you how to implement this code to go inside of an email and automatically apply the code. So we go to our handy blog post. We're going to copy the entire URL, drop it inside of the Klaviyo template. And here where it says coupon name, this is where you want to drop your coupon code name from Klaviyo. So our coupon code name is save10. You want to make sure you don't mess up with the spacing or brackets. And then you want to take exactly the same code and drop it inside of the email. Just like that, so it doesn't mess up with any formatting. Now, this is where the magic really happens. We want to copy the entire URL and put it underneath the button. So if somebody clicks the button, it will automatically apply the code for them inside of their cart. Now, I just sent myself a test. We want to check it out. Here I'm at inside of the inbox. Now we want to test this. Actually test this. Go to one of their products, add it to cart, and see if my code was automatically applied or not. Let's go to checkout. There we go. Here's my dynamic coupon code. You see S3JAMM, right? That's unique and it works. All right, so these are the exact snippets that you can use inside of your email. I'm gonna leave a link to these specific snippets with this doc inside of the description. So you can literally just copy and paste this inside of your Klaviyo account. Now, a common question that comes about dynamic coupon codes and the syntaxes that you see on the screen, this is how it works. You created a code inside of Klaviyo. You can input it inside of an email as is, but you can also take the syntax and create unique codes that once somebody clicks on them, they actually automatically apply the code inside of somebody's cart, which will increase your redemption even further than just giving them the code and they'll need to copy it and paste it. So what would happen is somebody clicks the link, we already created that special URL with the syntax, with the dynamic code, and they'll basically have the code waiting for them inside of their shopping cart once they're ready to finalize and check out. You can also use specific verbiage, some text inside of your email saying, just click the button below, above, and the code will automatically be applied. Now, this saves a bunch of steps again and will reduce friction, and in turn, you'll make more sales. Now, important to keep in mind, you always want to use a text block when showing the dynamic code inside of your email, or if you want to render it, because it's unique. It's not a welcome 10, so you want to make sure not to use an image if you're, using images for your emails, like an image base. One of the sections, even if you use a full image-based email, should be that dynamic code, all right? And also you want to preview before sending to make sure the code populates correctly. All right, super key. And now we're all set. This was the full breakdown on how to use dynamic codes, why they're a game changer for your e-commerce store and your retention. All right, if you're running an e-commerce store and you want us to audit your Klaviyo account for free and review your current campaigns, flows, pop-up, and your dynamic coupon code strategy, the first link will actually be a link to book a audit with me and my team. We'll jump into your account and basically give you both low-hanging fruit and long-term strategy. We actually compile a full Google Sheet with a bunch of pages with actionable steps that you can actually take to make more money with your email and SMS and your retention strategy. Now, if you're doing this all by yourself, the second link will actually be on how to write emails using AI in our framework. You can write all of your flows in literally minutes, and you can basically watch it next and start making money from your automated flows, from your automation. Thanks so much for supporting me in this channel, guys. If you like it, again, leave a thumbs up, drop a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.